149. On this day, Friday, 7th of February, in the year 2020. My friends, I speak Dugri, man to man. My friends, how many black holes cometh and goeth? I sing, what's it all about, Alfie? My friends, I, Alan, the perambulator of goodness and mercy, endeavour to seek that forever answer to the meaning of existence. I sing again, what's it all about, Alfie? Jehovah speaks. I am here, Alan. 2 black holes covered with rope. Issuing matter known as the periodic table. And a 3rd black hole standing before the robin, who is already in his placement of the circular coloured rings. Jehovah continues, I delight in seeing you in the future tense of the holy temple. The rose in the 2 circular coloured rings, as with the robin in her placement. The family unit is superb in the present tense. And the pussycats take the biscuit. The holy temple sways back and forth and shouts out, who leads who? The holy temple shouts out, return to the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. Collect yourselves around the heart of Abraham and swell into the infinite future tense of the coloured rings. Mankind is magnificence. You are aside the robin. You work and play, and the children are fed. I, Alan, say to the holy temple, calm down. We must proceed with caution and adjudicate endearment to all life forms. I, Alan, as a contender of good faith, but with excruciating humility, derived from the controlled paranoia, announce the Messianic age is delivered on this day, Friday, 7th of February, in the year 2020. How do I, Alan, conceive this appearance? My friends, it is so fundamental that you will laugh and cry and burst into song. You are all magnificence, but must adhere to law and order. You ask yourselves, is this all there is? I, Alan, answer, only I, Alan, truly recognize the periodic table in all its glory. Those atoms and subatomic particles are the features of Jehovah, which have congregated, sublimated, and congealed into features of life production. Mankind, plants and animals, my friends, we don't tear it apart. Jehovah continues, the fact that mankind can produce materialistic weapons of mass production is a feature of heaven that can turn into hell with destruction of the war mode. All my black holes will turn inside out and outside in. The void will finally annihilate all life forms, from the amoeba to the elephant. Jehovah says to me, Alan, call on Abraham. 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 Abraham speaks. Jehovah of the three tenses is the earliest surveyor of goodness and mercy to exit from the black holes. The robin is positioned as the sweetest of animals, and man as the rose, as the most glorious of all flowers, and the greatest perceiver of goodness and mercy. Abraham speaks, mankind is genius, but must contain that which has already been conceived by Allen. The conception is controlled paranoia, which gives bedtime at night and the rise of freedom early in the morning. Mankind is the surveyor of goodness and mercy. I, Allen, say to Abraham, thank you, kind sir. I, Allen, speak. Peace trains to from Ararat, Riyadh, Tehran, and Jerusalem are our deliverance. We can do it at this very moment. Look at the family unit. The robin, the pussycats, living beauty of charm and glory. I say to the United Nations Assembly in New York, I, Allen, arrive. Please accept the robin as my overture. As with the family unit and pussycats. Planet Earth cools down and says, the warming has given way to the snowflake. Let's get on with those peace trains to from Ararat, Tehran, Riyadh, and Jerusalem, and liberate mankind to the charm of the robin in his circular-coloured rings of the future tense. The robin declares that verbatim Allen, in the future tense, realizes myself as the leader and guardian angel of Jehovah's kingdom. Jehovah answers, from this moment on, the robin secures my sanctity and will instruct you in the laws of goodness and mercy. We emerge from a black hole and are conducted on a journey highlighting the very heart of existence of mankind, plants and animals. The robin continues, the presence of atomic warfare is a condescending feature of total repression to be outlawed. The The robin continues. We continue into everlasting life of change and purity of spirit. We are the living genius of speech, sport, work and play, and adventure into space through the circular coloured rings. The robin continues. We are spellbound by man's ingenuity and skills. Peace trains to err. The cross, the Latimer beam, and family unit. Domes in every household. Mankind starts his journey with his planet Earth, sun and moon and snowflake. The robin replies, "Thank you, Jehovah, for the mission you give to me and the reliance you place within my wings and the security of my fledglings, including mankind, plants, and animals." I, the robin, stand on my future tense of the secular coloured rings. I have the beauty of the present tense, of the glory of the family unit of man before me. I, the robin, announce the present tense of Jehovah. All war modes will cease, and Ararat, Tehran, Riyadh, and Jerusalem will conduct forthwith the peace trains to Ur. From hence, the Latimer beam is instructed in every household. The robin continues. Your superlative weapons of significance will be taken out of existence, for they are the tool of the void and not conducive to fair play. All nations unite as one in peace in the United Nations Assembly in New York. The robin continues. The whole of mankind shall express thanks for the existence of his genome, caused to rise out of the black hole. The Latimer beam shines forth throughout the holy temple. We are now one incredible species, superimposed on one another, and delight in the companionship and welfare. Peace trains to Ur. Lucy and Neanderthalis united as one. All peoples with one tongue, each with the understanding of love thy neighbour as thyself. Glory be to planet Earth and her snowflake. which diminishes global warming, now comes the time for total peace on planet Earth. Lucy and Neanderthalis are forever united.